Hi everyone, welcome to this manifestation video. So I'm really excited because I am such a daydreamer. I like to think that I'm relatively ambitious, so manifesting dreams is a big thing for me. And I have 4 tools or methods that I've used over the years that have really helped me just to kind of move forward with things in my life. So the first thing is to become super clear about what you would like to invite in. So perhaps it is prosperity or more financial stability. It could be a job, it could be absolutely anything at all, but really get specific. So just using the example for myself, when I wanted to become a yoga teacher, I literally wrote on a piece of paper, put it next to my bed, and it said to become a successful full-time yoga teacher that really supports my life and can be beautifully kind of integrated and all that kind of stuff. So becoming very specific. So that's the first thing which I advise to do. The second thing to do is create like an action plan or a wish list of things that you can do to move forward towards that ambition and dream. So for instance, for myself, so I keep going back to the example of me becoming a teacher, was to look at things like how much a yoga course is, practice more yoga, start to save some money, just various little things, just of ways of taking action and control towards your dreams. So if it is that you're looking for more financial stability, maybe you need to sit down and look at your bank statements and your accounts to actually get a fuller picture of what's going on. Maybe you're trying to invite a relationship into your life, and maybe you just need to go on Match.com and just meet some people. Do you know what I mean? It can just be something relatively simple, but taking action towards what you would like to move towards. The third thing that we have to do in order just to kind of draw in that manifestation is almost like a little bit of meditation, and it might just be for like 1 minute every day, is just to sit in silence and stillness and begin to really imagine how it would feel to have reached that goal or that desire. So how would you feel when you have financial stability? How would you feel when you have that job you've always wanted, or that car, or that relationship? How does it feel? So almost kind of moving away that it hasn't happened and really pretending, imagining, visualizing that it's happened, which is really cool. And I find that very motivating. So if you do feel as if there's a dip in motivation, definitely number 3 of going into how it feels for your dream or your desire. The 4th one is a little bit of a strange one when it comes to manifestation, but really important, is to get to a place where you can let go of that dream or desire. Hello, Aslan. I was waiting for a cat to turn up at some point. The 4th one is to let that dream or ambition go. So almost give yourself a bit of a deadline and say, okay, when I get to such and such, maybe next March or whatever, I'm just going to put it on the back burner and not worry too much about my action plan and my wish list. So the reason for this is sometimes when we become very fixated and excited about where we want to bring our life into, we can kind of, instead of keeping in that balance of feeling very much in manifestation, creativity, it can go the other way, where we start to form and hold an attachment onto that desire. So we just want it so badly, and we're really starting to hold on to it, and it actually starts to become quite consuming within our mind space and time that we spend on it. And what this does, so if you think about law of attraction and universal energy, when you're in that state of attachment, of really gripping and holding onto something that you don't have, that almost kind of projects out towards the universe that there is a sense of lack. So you still haven't got to where you want. You're not satisfied and fulfilled because of something hasn't been reached. So what that can then do with that sense of lack is blocks start to arise. So maybe some obstacles come in the way which stop you from moving forward and going towards your goal. So sometimes you put it on the back burner and just thinking, okay, I'm just going to see what happens. And forgive me for sounding really airy-fairy, for sounding like a complete hippie. But honestly, sometimes just giving it space, things then start to arise, and maybe you start to have an opportunity which means that your financial situation's better. You meet someone, something happens, maybe you get an email about a new job, like things will start to maybe flutter in. So you almost give yourself some breathing space to almost like go on holiday from that dream and desire. And then again, you can almost put a little bit of a time limit on it, and then when you're ready, you can just pick it up again. So know all these dreams and desires that we have, that they're always there, but sometimes you can, it's almost just kind of like scooping it up, going, okay, I'm just going to leave you there and let you do your own thing for a little while. So that's 4 main components, ideas or techniques that you can use. So just to summarize, the first one is just to get super clear on exactly what you would like. The second thing is create a wish list or an action plan of where you're going to take yourself forward towards that dream or ambition. Then the third thing is just to do a little bit of visualization meditation and really start to imagine and visualize how it would feel to reach your goal, your desire. The fourth thing, let it go. So 4 really cool little ideas. So get creative, and honestly, the sky is the limit. There's nothing that you cannot achieve if you put your mind to it. I would love to hear anything that you guys do which you find really supportive for dreaming, manifestation. If there's any other meditations which you can suggest, which are really good for, you know, sending out a kind of positive energy of drawing in what you'd like out from the universe, would be awesome. Thank you. Namaste from me and Aslan. I hope you guys have a lovely day, and thank you so much for joining me.